Hi, friends. Welcome in. Welcome. Hope you're all doing well. Hi, Theme Park. Hi, Erin. Hi, Renee. Hi, Jimmy. Hope you all are doing well today. I need to pull some things up right now. I need to get the movie ready. I need to get the stopwatch ready. Gotta get everything ready. Let's see. So tonight we are watching Finding Nemo. I actually haven't seen it in a really long time. I love Finding Nemo. But yeah, I just haven't seen it in a hot minute. What's really funny is I feel like a lot of people that are magic key holders absolutely hate the Finding Nemo submarine voyage ride, which I think is really funny. Uh, for some reason, everybody hates that ride, including myself. I'm not a big fan of that ride either. Mostly because it's just claustrophobic and there's germs everywhere and you're just confined and it's just, I don't know. Let's see. Hi, Mesh. Welcome. So I'm going to explain kind of how this is going to work. So basically in my watch parties, what happens is I don't actually display the movie due to copyright issues. So what basically everybody does here is we pull up the movie on our own Disney Plus account. Most of us here have a Disney Plus account, and if you don't, then some people will rent it online or find it online. And the idea is that we just all watch the movie together, but just simply on our own devices. So I'm going to pull up a stopwatch that I'll put right here, and that'll just tell you where I am in the movie, so that way we were all linked up together. So I hopefully that makes sense. If you have any questions, feel free to ask the chat or myself. I'm going to go ahead and put the stopwatch up. You know what's so funny is the stopwatch was still running. Isn't that wild? It was still running from the last time that we were all together. Crazy stuff. I am going to give it a few minutes and see if anybody else wants to join us. I think I mentioned this last time, but I mean it for reals this time, that I do have a new video that's going to be coming up about The Nightmare Before Christmas. No, it is not going to be about Sally. I actually am finally going to get my book tomorrow. Is supposed to arrive. So Renee, I think I just saw your question. Have you gotten your book yet? I actually am getting it tomorrow. So it is still a day late, but supposedly it'll be here tomorrow. I could actually start on it, start reading, because I really want to read that book. Hi, still can't log in on Disney. Hi, Kitty. Disney Plus. I know nothing about this, Erica. It seems like my mom's friend doesn't know either. I've never heard about that. Maybe someone in the chat is familiar. I don't know. I'm actually really excited about my job because I always dream not just living near Disneyland, but actually working in the park. Congratulations, Jimmy. Amazing. Heck yeah. I worked for Disney too. It was very, very short. It was a very brief period, but I did. Hi, Charlie. Welcome. Haven't seen you in a while. Hopefully my connection's okay. Also, guys, let me know. Let me know. What else do I need to tell you all? I don't know. I just know that I'm going to get extremely busy again in about a month, little less than a month, like 3 weeks, because I will be taking 2 courses. But this time they're not accelerated. So I should be fine. I should be able to log on here once a week. And I really, really want to get back on top of making videos more consistently, because I've kind of just dropped off, and it's hard. It's hard juggling things. It's not an easy task. That's so good. It's a real easy and quick read of 20 chapters. Oh, it's only 20 chapters? Wow. Okay. That seems like it's going to fly by then. Cool. Hi, Scotty. Welcome in. Scotty, I feel like you've been here before, but I'm not sure. But I feel like you've been here before. So if you have, welcome back. I've been up since 5 a.m. because I couldn't get back to sleep, so my head kind of hurts. Oh, I'm sorry. I am pretty sure that I had some sort of food poisoning yesterday. So if that makes you feel any better, Kitty, in terms of feeling kind of icky, I'm right there with you. Let me see. I'm going to put that I am live in our Discord right now, just to make sure everyone knows And then after that, we will get started. Don't you hate when you can't go back to sleep? Oh, yeah. I hate that. I've been doing really well on my sleep lately, which is kind of shocking because I struggle with sleep patterns. So, but recently, been doing pretty well. Don't know why. Nope, I have no idea why, but we're here. Also, I just booked a flight to visit a friend in Austin, which is very fun, very interesting. I've never been to Texas before, so we shall see. Any hints to whose backstory it's going to be about on your nightmare video? Yes, it is going to have to do with 3 individuals. So I'm going to keep it at that. Hopefully you can figure it out from that clue. But hey, Disney, I was wondering if when we finish Impossible, if the next show can be Hannah Montana or The Sweet Life of Zack. Those are my favorite. So it just depends on what everyone votes for. So I don't really pick anything. If y'all haven't noticed, I don't really pick anything. It's honestly whatever you guys kind of say, and then I put it up on a poll, and that's how it gets voted on. So Kim Possible was just the one that was the most popular, and it got selected. But yeah, I mean, we can definitely try and throw those in as some options, and then whatever everyone votes for, they vote for. I know a lot of people were also interested in watching Tangled, the series. So yes, I think it's going to be a toss-up between some of those old ones, like live action stuff, because That's So Raven is also a good one. What's another good one? Sister, Lizzie McGuire. I would really like to watch Lizzie McGuire with all of you guys, but I don't know how many people are familiar with Lizzie McGuire here. I feel like I'm showing my age a little bit with that. Have any of you guys watched Atlantis, The Last Empire? Yes, of course I've watched Atlantis. Of course. That's in my top 5 Disney films. Of course I've seen it. Been going to bed at weird times, 1:30 to wake up at 4 or 5 or 6 to go to the bathroom and sleep until 8 or 9. Oh, yeah. Kitty, I feel you on the lack of sleep. Hi, Saul. Welcome. Good to see you here. Lizzie McGuire is also a great one. Yeah, Lizzie. I grew up watching Lizzie McGuire. All of those, actually. Lizzie McGuire, Sister. Sister was actually my favorite, all-time favorite. So, hi, Matthew. Welcome in. Good to see you. Welcome. I used to watch it when it first aired in 2001. Dang, it's that long ago? Wow. My family loves the Atlantis movie, but I personally haven't paid attention to it. I just don't like the feel of an animated history movie. I mean, it's not really a history movie. It's kind of a loose term. I would highly recommend it. I would give it a chance because it kind of covers all aspects that you want in a movie. Like there's a lot of comedy, there's a lot of action. It's actually one of the few Disney films that wasn't a musical, which I personally love musicals. I personally love Disney films with music, but for some people, actually a lot of people don't really like the musical aspect of movies. So this is kind of for everyone. Like Atlantis, I think was meant for everybody, and there's literally a character for everyone. It's one of the bigger casts. Like Encanto, everyone was like, "Oh my God, there's so many characters. There's too much happening." And I'm like, "No, that's actually the beautiful part of like the movie is like having that many personalities all together." And that's what I think is the beauty of Atlantis also is that there's so many different personalities and they're all thrown together. So I would highly, highly recommend watching Atlantis and trying to go in with a really open mind because it is by far one of my favorite movies. It is so underrated only because of the fact that it came out at a very weird time. I think I told you guys this before, but Atlantis came out at a time when 2 fandoms were really, really big, and that was Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter. So imagine like kind of competing with those movies at the time. I mean, it's kind of hard to do. So that's why I put quotes around it. Yes, I highly recommend. I hope I sold you on it with my little spiel. I don't think I liked That's So Raven and Lizzie McGuire when I was a kid, and I started liking the shows after they ended. A lot of people are like that. They kind of like the shows after the fact. Apparently, Princess Diaries turned 21 last Friday. Oh my gosh, we need to do a Princess Diaries. Princess Diaries. We need to do Princess Diaries. Somebody remind me at the end of this if they're still here. We are doing an emergency watch party for Princess Diaries. It's so weird when I hate a show for years, all of a sudden get a chance and love it forever after that. Is anyone else like that? And we watched Toy Story 4 after Finding Nemo. Definitely depends on what everyone votes for. Kind of like Eternals. Hey, Disney Daily and chat. Hi, Brian and Ayed. I don't know if Ayed's with you today. Hi, Brian. Welcome in. Tomorrow, Lightyear is coming to Disney Plus. Yes, it is. Dang, time flew. Yes, I love that movie. You definitely sold me. I'm going to watch Atlantis soon. Yes. Highly recommend. It's a fabulous movie. All right, I think we're ready to go. Everybody ready to go in the chat? Let me know. Go ahead and put R or put ready so that way I know we're ready to start the movie. Like I said, kind of just feeling again, I am not going to be displaying the movie due to copyright issues, so the film will not flash up on the screen for you. In order to do this watch party, you will have to have your own active and valid Disney Plus account. You'll log in, and that's how you're going to watch with me, and then that stopwatch is going to tell you, where is it? Which way am I pointing? That way? No, that way. That way? That stopwatch there is going to tell you where I am in the film. And so that way you can keep up. But yeah, that's how it works here. So. All right. Ready. I see some readies. Also, I forgot my glasses, so it's going to kind of be a little hard for me because it's rough on my eyes. I sound like a little brat, huh? Oh, it's rough on my eyes. But on a real note, like, I cannot with these monitors. Okay, let's go ahead and start. So I'm going to press play. Starting it now. The stopwatch is starting now. I also need to go and pull up a separate screen so that way I can talk to you guys. Renee or Theme Park or Matthew or Aaron, if you guys don't mind just dropping my most recent video about the official princes in the chat, just in case anybody who's here hasn't seen it yet and is interested in who the official Disney Prince lineup is, they can check that out. Okay. I'm going to tell you, it's really hot up in here, y'all, just so you know. Thank you, Matthew. Appreciate it. Thank you, Aaron. And if you haven't already, please leave a like on this video. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. We'd love to have you here. We watch videos every week. We watch Disney films every week. Appreciate Disney animation together here on the channel. So if that's something that interests you, I definitely highly recommend that you subscribe. And obviously on my channel, I talk a lot about Disney films. Anything from character backstories to theories to history lessons. So yeah. Oh, I forgot how sad the intro is on this. Y'all, I'm going to already start crying and it's... I should do one of those tier lists, huh, Renee? I've seen that before where they have like different colors for different tiers and they put like different characters or movies. I should do that. I should do that. That's a good recommendation. I'm still working on the unpopular opinions video also, which I think is going to be a fun one for you guys. I do like the dinosaur movie, Annie. That's a good movie. For some reason, a lot of people hate that ride at Walt Disney World. If anybody, theme park or Brian, if you're here, why does everybody hate the dinosaur ride? Oh no. This is so depressing. Oh, I feel like a lot of people hate it, theme park. Like I've heard some really like raging comments about that ride. Um, no, not really, Renee. No, not really. I don't think they're getting lighter. Cause Soul was pretty deep. Like, I mean, no one really like passed in that movie, but like it was pretty deep and depressing in a lot of ways. Luca wasn't depressing. What else? Turning Red. Oh, I guess yeah, it wasn't. I don't know. I think it's a hit or miss because like some of those movies are not like Turning Red or Luca. I wouldn't say were depressing. But like Soul and Lightyear also I think were pretty covered some pretty dark, depressing topics. Oh, Jimmy, that's so sweet that you guys got the time together though. Oh, I see, theme park. I see. No, Soul wasn't bad. I'm not saying it was bad. It's one of my favorite movies. One of my favorite Pixar films. I'm saying that it wasn't, or I'm saying that it to me was depressing. But also maybe that's because of where I am in my life. It just really related to me. Mesh, it's okay. I'm kind of bad with words sometimes too. Let me see if I can. The saddest Pixar film? I don't know. Wow. I don't know. I cried pretty hard on Toy Story 4. I'm not even gonna lie about it. Like blubbering crying. I'd say like a close second was probably Up. And Soul. I cried in Soul pretty hard too. And I cried in Lightyear. Cried in a lot of movies. I cried in The Good Dinosaur. Yep. I don't know what to say. I get really invested in these films. I think that's what it is. I'm totally that fish. I'm obnoxious. I love that your guys' favorite is Dory. So is mine. I love Dory. I have my little Dory somewhere back here. Can y'all see my little Dory? I had to like safety pin one of her fins because they. Let's see. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, I got Dory right when that movie came out, right when Finding Nemo came out. So what was that? 2003 it says. So I got it 2003 and it was because Dory was one of my favorite characters. You know what? Finding Dory was kind of underwhelming. I don't know if anybody else felt like that. Like it was cute, but it was kind of underwhelming. I was a little disappointed with Finding Dory. Yeah, I'll say that. I'll leave it at that. I think sequels are one of the hardest things to do. Like you really need to be careful when you come out with a sequel. I should say if the first one was extremely successful. Oh. Uh-oh. Hugh Sherman, 42 While Living Way, Sydney. Oh. So sad because it's like his biggest fear. And it happens. Like, that's what's so sad. So crushing. The Pumpkin Queen book has been selling out everywhere. I wonder if it keeps on being this successful, maybe a movie sequel. How was it, Renee? Like, was it all that you expected? Like, was it good? Was it like okay? Was it bad? Was it better than expected? Like, I read the synopsis and it sounds super interesting, but yeah, I'm curious. Oh no. I'm sorry, Mesh. Well, if it comes back up, you know that you can come back here and just look what time we're on or what time we're at, and then you can plug back in. Maybe you can shut it down for a little bit and then turn it back on. That's always what I do. Honestly, I feel like it fixes everything. It's okay. Hey, I've seen a boat. Mhm. Do you? Do you? Do you? Yeah. What? 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 Hey, I've seen a boat. It passed by not too long ago. I did. Oh no. Definitely not what I expected, but I loved it overall. It has so much creative world building and backstory. I think it's a great sequel. Excited to hear what you think. Ah, that makes me excited. I like that you said definitely not what I expected. So it's going to be definitely not what I expect either. But I'm all about like building the world and I love backstories. So I'm excited. But backstory in what sense? Like, does it give more about Sally? Or backstory is in more backstory about like Halloween Town? A little get together. My body. Yeah, it's ultimately Sally's story and it's told from her point of view, but all the worlds get some backstory too. Super interesting. Love. Love, love, love. Okay, I'm excited. Hi, sci-fi fan. Yeah, you're really not that late. We're at the part where they just met Bruce. So I must first change myself. Fish are friends, not food. Hello, Bruce. Oh, my Anna. I'm Dory. I don't think I've ever eaten fish. Denial. Probably American. I never knew my father. It really caught me there. Oh no! Ooh, that's Sorry, you have to go back there. We're trying to escape. Escape. I don't know. Should I? I could definitely do like I don't know if I'd get in trouble for that. I don't think I would. Just reading through the chapters of the book. I don't think so, right? Because it's already out. I definitely want to make a video on it for sure. Well, I think that would be fun if I read some like did a video where I read through the chapters. Nice. Okay, who's your guys' favorite fish in the tank gang? Oh, there's Buzz. Little Easter egg. I feel like there's so many good choices. In the tiki room. You're a Gill? Interesting. I didn't think somebody was going to say Gill. Interesting. He likes bubbles. Gill. We have 2 Gills. Wow. Bloat is second, though. I don't remember all their names, to be honest with you guys. I like the starfish, and I like the fish that always thinks she has a twin. What's her name? So I'm saying I haven't seen this movie in a hot minute. Jacques. Oh my god, I forgot about the little shrimp guy. Okay, no, he's like up there. He's like, it's like the starfish, him, and then the fish that thinks she has a twin. Peach. Peach is the starfish. Yes, I like Peach. Oh, Deb. Hi, how are ya? Sister says she's nuts. That's freaking me. That's me. Hi, BB. Welcome. We are right at the part where Nemo is in the tank. He just got introduced to the tank. Oh, I also like Nigel, but he's not part of the tank gang. Hi, how are you? This poor little, I mean, this poor little girl gets such a bad rap. She's not trying to be a fish killer. Nobody taught her how to properly hold a fish bag. Never stopped me. Nemo, I'm Nemo. Fish are kind of hard to take care of. I think I had a fish when I was little, but I can't remember. But then again, fish are hard to take care of. We had like tanks growing up. Like my dad always had a tank, and he did a lot of work with that fish tank. And we have fish now too. Like at my parents' house, they have a pond full of fish. The pond is a little bit less maintenance, but the tanks are pretty high maintenance. Yes, I'm a natural blue. Dusty. La 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 la. Let's drop it. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. What do? We swim, swim, swim. Ah, ah, I like to swim. And they want to swim, you want to. Can't complain. Did you see anything? I see a light. Am I dead? I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Oh my gosh, Jimmy, that's so funny you asked that. I was literally ranting about that before I started the film. I personally do not like the submarine ride. I just feel like it was kind of a miss for me, personally. But also a lot of people feel like that. Like a lot of Disneyland frequent visitors feel that way. So Mr. Bossy. Sure. You Shirley. Voila. Voila. We did it. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Eating here tonight. No, no, no. Eating here tonight. Eating here tonight. You're on a diet. Hi, Blue Jay. Welcome in. I have a video for you guys that I'm going to try to see if I can find it. It's a fun little watch for you guys after or during or right now, whatever. Leaving here tonight. No, no, no. Leaving here tonight. I'm on a diet. Oh, man, that's great. Ooh, that's great. I thought you guys were getting a Tron, BB. Could have sworn Walt Disney World was getting a Tron ride. The yellow car from Cars is in this movie when the fish plot their escape plan. Which one do you like more, Finding Nemo or Finding Dory? Also, there's the link for my video that I made that I think you guys might find interesting. It's How Did Dory Learn How to Read? It's a theory video, and it's super fun, so consider checking it out. Oh, and also, Jimmy, I said earlier Finding Nemo I like better than Finding Dory. I think Finding Dory, it's unfortunate because I think there was so much potential, but it just did not hit the mark for it, unfortunately. At Disneyland, I don't think you could tear down the carousel. It's too iconic. And also, if you tore down the carousel, Tron would be awkwardly placed because our carousel is in the middle of Fantasyland. Yeah, so okay, so then yeah, so what I said stands. It would be weird to take away the carousel because then it would be in the middle of Fantasyland, and that would be weird. So what they could do is we have like this. I can't remember the name of it right now, but it's basically looks like a huge spaceship. And they used to have the last couple times I've gone, they've had it shut down, but I think it's the launch bay or the launch pad, launch bay, one of the two. And they would have Star Wars characters in it that you could go and meet. Sometimes they would have like Marvel characters that you could go and meet. But like I said, the last few times I've been there, they shut it down. They could technically tear that out and put in Tron because they're not really doing much with it anyways. It's kind of a waste of space. Could easily be another ride in that land. Tron would fit perfectly in that land because it's Tomorrowland. And honestly, I am sick and tired of Autotopia, so they could definitely take down Autotopia too while they're at it. Just use that whole space for Tron. That's just me. Sorry, unpopular opinion. Sorry, that was a little ranty, wasn't it? Yeah, exactly. Sci-fi fan. Finding Dory was okay, but Finding Nemo is just way better. It's like leaps and bounds better. I think BB, if they did do that, it should be a different Tron coaster and look not another copy. Buzz Lightyear's in the playroom. Yes. Mhm. Yes, I've heard that theory, Blue Jay. It's a very interesting one. I would say that it could have some merit if like there wasn't a second movie, but because there was a second movie, I think it kind of put a kibosh on the theory. You mean you don't like fish that cause delays? Clam. Your son Chico. Yeah, the ride is underneath water. Yeah, it's a bit much. It's on a track, but yeah, it's not my favorite ride for sure. Yeah, I don't think there's any validity to it, theme park. That's what Blue Jay was saying. I think it could have maybe been a thing, but then they made Toy Story, Finding Dory, and I feel like that kind of put an end to that theory. I go to the room on the side and watch the Nemo ride. I'm claustrophobic. I'm claustrophobic too. I don't know how I've been on that ride. Oh, it is squishy. Squishy. Come here, so squishy. Come here. Haunted houses can be bad. That is how I found it. Really? Oh no. I don't feel claustrophobic when I do haunted houses or mazes. For some reason, it's only like things I really feel like I can't escape from. That's where I'm claustrophobic. I was happy when World got rid of that ride and gave us the Little Mermaid. Oh, so your guys' Finding Nemo became Little Mermaid? That's interesting. My future wife is going to hate me. I have motion sickness on fast rides. Oh no. I'm okay with fast rides, but I cannot do spinny rides. Like rides that go in circles and shit like that. I cannot do. Sorry, pardon my French. I cannot do spinny rides anymore. That ship sailed a long time ago, and I learned the hard way. Narrow, dark hallway. I couldn't find the way through, so same situation. Interesting. See, I think because I love Halloween so much, maybe I don't even think about it. I have to go and do the mazes every year. Otherwise, Halloween is just not complete for me. Yep, that's how I. Yep, exactly what happened to your mom, sci-fi, is what happened to me. Extremely sick when I got off. It was not cute. The Haunted Mansion movie. I don't know if I'm looking forward to it. I don't know. Some of these like movie choices that they're making, I'm not sure. I can't even ride the merry-go-round. Really? Oh no. Had a minor panic attack. My mom was laughing. I was bawling. Oh no. Oh no. I'm sorry, sci-fi. I am ready for Halloween right now, Renee. I already have like my little decor. I'm ready. Oh, uh-oh. Those jellyfish, though, man. Panic attacks are no joke. I've had panic attack. It was no joke. It's basically is starting for me right now. LOL. Mhm. It'll be a piece of kelp. I've never noticed that line before. Blue Jay, that you'll definitely find somebody who's understanding and or who knows, somebody who's just like that. So don't even worry about that. I promise. This part's so scary. Ooh, I hate that. That's so scary. Oh, I can't even. Oh, oh poor little thing. Dude, focus, dude. Dude. And then you were like, whoa. And then you were like, whoa. Renee, facts. Definitely think the shrimp, although Nemo's pretty small, but I definitely think the shrimp is smaller than Nemo. Just waxed it. Mr. Turtle is my father. Do you guys have Turtle Talk at Walt Disney World? Turtle Talk is amazing. For those of you who don't know, it's a little show inside this building called Animation Academy. I think the whole thing is called Animation Academy, but you go into this room and it has a huge screen that looks like the ocean. And there's like a crush that comes and talks to you, and he's like interactive with the audience. And every time I've gone in there, the show is fantastic. Fantastic. So good. Little Blue. Yeah, somebody did that theme park, but it was like too much. Like there were like three people that Crush asked, and they all said like turtle something, and you could tell like he was just like over it. And even the audience was kind of over it, or like, okay, we're just doing too much now, you know? So I think like there was like a TikTok video on that or something. And then now everyone's doing it. So it's like, it's not funny anymore. Because literally he asked like three different people and they all said like turtle soup or like turtle crackers or turtle this. And like, it just like, it was like, all right, can someone say something different? choo. They find their way back to the big old blue. You'll know, you know? I haven't been to Disneyland, y'all, in like 2-3 months, and I finally get to go this month. Finally, I'm allowed back in to Disneyland. I'm excited. Did you guys theme park? Did you guys already switch over your Haunted Mansion to the Nightmare Before Christmas? That's supposed to happen soon for us. Oh, crushes on the Disney cruise. Nice. I need to go on the Disney cruise. I feel like I'm missing out. They don't do that? No way. Wow, so you only get to see Haunted Mansion Nightmare over here. Wow, that's interesting. I'm not sure, Jimmy. I know it's the week of like the 20th something. I'll have to double check. Is it bad? I haven't gone to Disneyland in a long time, so to my motion sickness. No, it's not bad at all. Our Haunted Mansion stays the same all year round. Interesting. I mean, I love both Haunted Mansions. I love the regular version and I like the Nightmare version. The only thing about the Nightmare version that's annoying is that then the wait becomes like an hour plus, and it's annoying because we all know that like the Haunted Mansion is never an hour plus wait. So the Nightmare ride is incredible. It's so good. Like it isn't just like, oh, they threw a couple things up here and there. It is literally they transformed the whole entire thing. It is completely to the theme of the Nightmare Before Christmas. It's fantastic. It is fantastic. Like everywhere you look, they have changed something into something that you would see from Halloween Town. It's so good. Sci-fi fan, if you do go to Disney, like where would you go? Do you go to the one in California or do you go to the one in Florida? I would assume California, but they do Space Mountain overlay, which is really funny. They just turn off all the lights and add rock music. Yeah, we do that too here. They like try to make it sound like it's like creepy, but it's really not. It's yeah. The Space Mountain, I feel like they could be a bit more creative than they are. That's for sure. I wonder who they're bringing to Oogie Boogie Bash because um, they did this like little commercial on Instagram, and it was supposed to be like a foreshadowing of like who's gonna be there, like two new characters that they're adding, and it was hard to like. It's hard to figure out who it is. I think I guessed like Mother Gothel and Sarah Sanderson, or I'm sorry, Winifred Sanderson. Um, because actually, I don't think I've ever seen any of the Sanderson sisters in Disneyland. So I think they're going to bring one of them, especially since the new movie's coming out. And Mother Gothel, I only saw during the Villains Night thing I went to, and she was on stage singing. But I don't think she's actually ever been like out and about, so you could like meet her. So those are the two that I think they're bringing to Oogie Boogie Bash. Don't they change a gingerbread house every year in the ride? I don't remember. I'm pretty sure they do have a gingerbread. Yeah, I think they do on the table. There's like a dinner sequence, and I think that's where the gingerbread house is. Oh, that's a great question, Blue Jay. I would assume Amazon or Best Buy. If you want to go in person, I would say Best Buy. Yeah, Amazon or Best Buy. I would have to point you to either one of those. Oh, Walmart or Target. Yeah, that's a good one. Target, maybe? Yeah. I feel like Target would have a better selection. Now I've written 3 stories on great movies, calling me a bad, terrible writer. I'm so happy. Sci-fi, that's because you're not a bad writer. You're talented and you have the creative brain for sure. Yes, VV. I want to go find my VHS. They're all here. They're all in the attic somewhere. What characters have you met before during Halloween? That are only out really during Halloween. Oh, Squirt is so cute. Who have I met? Jack and Sally. And I also used to work there, so I used to like see a bunch of like uh people behind the scenes, obviously. So I saw Jack and Sally. I've seen all of the like sensational six dressed up like every year. Mickey and Minnie, Pluto, Goofy, all of them. They dress up in like a Halloween costume. I think it's the same one every year, but I've all seen them all dressed up. Um, I've met Yzma. I've met Mother Gothel. Technically, I saw her in a show. I didn't really meet her. Queen of Hearts. But I've seen Queen of Hearts both as a mascot and as a face character. Um, Lotso. I met Lotso. Um, why am I blanking on his name? King John. Is it King John from and from Prince John from Robin Hood? Who else did I meet? I met Louis from The Little Mermaid. I met what is the lion's name from Broomsticks and what is it? You got y'all. I'm horrible sometimes with names. I met the lion from that movie. Who else did I meet? I met the witch from Snow White. So not when she's the queen version. I've met the queen version, but I've also met her when she's the witch. Um, Hades, but I didn't meet Hades. I just saw him. Um, Maleficent, obviously. Jafar. I've met a lot of them, actually. I'm actually very surprised. I've met a lot of villains. Who I really, really want to see, who I've never seen, is Radcliffe. I really want to see Radcliffe. I've never seen Radcliffe before. I feel like I'm missing somebody, but yeah, those are all the ones that I've met so far. I don't think I've ever seen an Ursula. I would like to see a real Ursula. That would be really, really cool. Oh, Gaston, of course. That's an awesome list. Wow. Yeah, I've met a lot of them, or at least like seen them, which is really cool. I also saw Pain and Panic, and the bowler hat guy from I think he's from Meet the Robinsons. Bowler hat guy, and what's his name from the Aristocats that steals the cats? Come on, little fella. The butler from Aristocats. Why am I blanking on his name? Edgar. Thank you, Annie. Edgar. Yes, I've met Edgar too. Come on, little fella. I think it'd be cool if they did Mr. Waternoose from Monsters Inc. or Randall, because they have a ride inside of California Adventure where they're having Oogie Boogie. And I think that'd be really cool if they somehow did that. I think that'd be pretty cool. To my dear son, come back. Maybe you should try Humpback. Hey, look, Krill. Ew. ET is definitely Universal Studios because they have a whole lot called ET for when you park. Yeah, ET is definitely Universal Studios unless they bought them, which I wouldn't be completely shocked if that happened, but I actually liked Monsters University. I didn't mind. I mean, a sequel would have been cool, but I didn't mind the prequel. I think there were two, because I think they knew. Okay, I'm yawning like crazy. I think they knew that they couldn't really touch the subject of Boo, or they didn't want to, so that's why they didn't do a sequel. Whoa, Blue Jay. Those are like fighting words. The Incredibles 2 was amazing. Personally, I thought Incredibles 2 was better than 1. I did not care for Incredibles 1. Like, I actually found that movie super boring, and I rewatched it and I was like, oh, it's okay. But I thought Incredibles 2 was so funny and like genius. That would have been cool, BB. I would have been down with that Easter egg. Except for I think this is supposed to be a humpback whale. And Moby Dick, because I think it's Moby Dick, isn't it? No, it's not Moby Dick. Monstro. Monstro, I think, is a sperm whale. Let me see. Yeah, he's a sperm whale. Wow, I was right. Look at me knowing my animals. Wonder what. So what is the whale? The whale in Finding Nemo is a blue whale. So not humpback. Big blue whale. Okay, I got one right. Hey, Blue, welcome. The Seventh Circles group had a movie idea for Monsters Inc. where Mike and Sully go to the human world and saw an older Blue, and it was a good movie idea. Yeah, I know. I saw. I did a video on that. It was Mike and Sully, and they go. I forgot what they called it. Go into scare. Let me see. What was it called? It's gonna bother me. Lost in Scaradise. That's what it was called. Yeah, that would have been cool to see. They could have changed the whale in Nemo, BB, 100%. I would have been down with a Monstro. That would have been cool. Have you watched Sneakerella from Disney? I know they was promo it where in Hollywood Studios. Sneakerella? No, what is that? No, what is that? Let's see. Question: do you think Andy and Sid ever met? Do you mean ever? I don't think so. I don't think Andy and Sid ever did meet. I think they kept distance, or at least probably Andy's mom was like, "Don't ever go near that child." I think that's what happened. Oh, cool. I might see it. Sneakerella. I'm surprised I didn't see any like promos or anything. I don't mind more Cinderella if it's something different. That sounds like it's something very different. So I'm okay with that. Ooh, okay. So instead of his glass slipper, he loses a sneaker. I see. I wonder where they originally were, because now they're in Sydney. Were they just outside of Sydney? Were they farther than that? I wonder where they were. Oh my gosh, I love A Bug's Life. I don't think it needs a sequel though. I don't want them to kill it. I think Bug's Life is such a classic. It's just so good. And I wish that they didn't take out my Bug's Life land at California Adventure. No, I think no. It's sorry, maybe I said that wrong. I feel like Avengers was gonna happen regardless because of just like buying Marvel and like it would just it just made sense to be the next expansion because it's right next to Mission Breakout, which has been there for a while. I personally just really loved A Bug's Life Land. Like I loved A Bug's Land. Like I thought it was the cutest. It honestly was the most immersive besides like Cars, the Cars Land. I'm also not a huge Marvel fan. I like Marvel, but it's not like my favorite thing in the world. So I'm more about like the Pixar. So yeah, like it made sense, but also Avengers Campus is very underwhelming, I think, because it just there's not enough space for everything. And there's just so much more that could have been done, but there's not enough space. Because everyone I've talked to that's like a fan is like, yeah, it's cool, but it's like underwhelming. Like we want more. Because it is, it's like a larger than life franchise, you know? So that's that. That's the tea. You've seen it, BB, right? I think it's underwhelming. I just think like it was very hyped up, and if you've never been to like you've never been to Disneyland before, then you wouldn't have known beforehand like what space they were working with. So I think you would have gone in thinking it was huge, but it's really not. I also don't care for the Spider-Man ride. I'm like, I don't know. I just feel like a lot of things could have been done differently. You guys have a Spider-Man ride at Universal? Wow. The Incredibles comic. Love it. Why are you sleeping? Toy Story 2 is my favorite. Toy Story 2 is, I think, honestly, my favorite movie out of all the movies of Disney. Toy Story 2. The crabs. I don't know. I like Chris Evans personally. I think he did a great job. I actually like him better than Tim Allen. Well, I like him better than Tim Allen, and I like his voice a lot. And I actually think he sounded like Tim Allen like 90% of the movie, actually. Wish we saw more of Zurg. Andrew Stanton did a good, funny Zurg. He deserved more roles in the story. Has anyone seen? I don't know, BB. Honestly, I think he did a really good job. I think he really sounded like Buzz, like a lot of the time. Actually, I was very surprised. I grew up on Toy Story, so I know the sound. He just there were certain words and certain phrases. I feel like he did a really good job. I also, like I said, though, am not a huge Marvel fan, so I didn't really watch the Captain America stuff. Sorry, I did not. I should go and watch it now though because I really like Chris Evans. Chris Evans is my crush now. He wasn't before. I never liked him. And then I saw Lightyear and I started like looking up like his page and stuff and I was like, "Oh, he's cute." Like I never ever before liked him. It's so weird. It it's bigger than that though. He didn't hate himself. It was just like what Buzz could have like become essentially. Because it wasn't like him. It was like the future him. I don't know. I didn't like it either. I would have preferred Zurg to be his own standalone character because that would just have been cooler in my opinion. I also get that like Pixar likes to do these like really deep moments. Like we can all like look at all the other films they've been doing. They like to have these real deep moments. Um for and so I think that was them trying to have like a real moment where like all of us kind of go, "Oh wow, yeah, there's been moments in my life where I could have, done better or whatever, and I need to self-reflect." Like sometimes I'm my own worst enemy. Sometimes, you know what I mean? Like it's one of those bigger picture moments, I think they were trying to do. The crab. No, not really. I mean, he didn't start off that way. It's just like I think it chipped away at him. You have to remember the story. Like he tried time and time and time again. Also, sorry if anybody has never seen Lightyear. It's kind of spoiler. Sorry, but he tried over and over and over again. And like with anybody, that would chip away at you, over time. So I don't think it was that he was always this like selfish character. He wasn't. He was actually very heroic and he was very much trying to like do right, but it slowly over time just like got to him. Which is what really happens to humans. So I appreciate that aspect of the movie. It can be very confusing, Renee, but I definitely recommend it. I thought it was a good watch. I liked it. Swim down, swim down. But he's not supposed to be like I get what you're saying, but he's not supposed to be the exact Buzz. He's like a toy version of Buzz. Like the human version of Buzz has a brain. The toy version doesn't. So he's like the more idealized version. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Hey, Blue, if I didn't answer a question, it's probably because I don't feel like answering it. And also, I don't really talk about my personal life on here, but we are no longer together. So, yes, I appreciate maybe not asking personal questions more than once. There's probably a reason why I'm not answering it. He doesn't. I mean, he doesn't have brains, right? BB, he's a toy. Like, he's not supposed to have brains. Oh, his little fin. Oh, they're so cute. I agree. He started off overprotective, but he's really like a softie. And he means well. That's the thing. Marlin means well. He's a little bit too much sometimes, but he means well. Totally. I love that Dory just runs with the sharks. Like it would, if anybody was going to run with sharks, it's Dory. Aww. Yay! So good. Somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me. Oh. Where'd the fish go? I love Peach. That's the shortest red light I've ever seen. So good. Who else is done? Let's see. Done. Done. I wish the fish tank fish were in the sequel too, honestly. They kind of missed it on that, huh? See what I mean? There were like little things they could have done, but they didn't do. It was, I don't know. I don't know. And Dory was such, like, she still is a very beloved character. Like, they could have done so much with it. I don't know. I don't know what happened there. Let's see. I'm going to fix my hair for a second. All right, so we need to come up with some movies for the poll. You guys know how this works. So throw out some suggestions. We'll see, like, what works, what doesn't work. Monsters University or Meet the Robinsons. We can put Monsters University. I think we've already done Monsters Inc. Yeah, we have. Yeah, we have. And you know me, I'm always pushing for more Pixar films, so we could definitely do that. Ooh, Renee, you picked like two of the movies I do not like. I don't really care for Luca, and I don't really care for Onward. Ooh. We've already done Toy Story 2, Blue Jay. Blue Jay, if you want to check out our, we have a whole entire playlist of all of the movies we've already done. So you can check it out and then see if there's any that we haven't done yet. Ooh, sci-fi with the Pirates of the Caribbean. Yes, I'm here for that. That's cute. Monsters University for back to school. Yeah, you're right. All right, I'll put that up there. Why not? Monsters University. What else? What else? What else? I like the new Pixar movies. I just don't really like Luca and I don't really like Onward. I like Soul. I liked Turning Red. I liked Lightyear. For some reason, Luca and Onward were just kind of a miss for me. Oh, that's a good suggestion, Renee. Did we ever watch Winnie the Pooh, the original? We did, BB. We did watch the original. Oh, you guys have so many. Ah, it's all over the place. Would Doctor Strange be good for Halloween? I think that would be a good one for Halloween because somebody told me it's kind of borderline, kind of scary. Like, not scary, but like it's kind of edgy. And like somebody told me it's not what you expect. So I feel like maybe we should save Doctor Strange for Halloween time. Yeah, Kitty, we can watch another episode. Why not? Why not? Why not? Or should we switch it up and watch an episode of Lizzie McGuire tonight? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like it would be good for Halloween. Okay, Matthew. If anybody knows, it's Matthew because I know Matthew likes his Marvel movies. So maybe we save Doctor Strange for October. It's like not horror movie. I don't even know how to describe it. Maybe more like thriller-ish. Yeah. It's Marvel's closest movie to a horror movie. That's like a lot of people have described it like that. Aw, well, tell your brother thanks for watching with us. He's welcome anytime, Jimmy. Princess Diaries. Oh my gosh, yes. Yes. I don't even care. Princess Diaries. I love the Princess Diaries. Renee, you got to give me another suggestion. Is Dead Man's Chest, that's the second one, right? And Worlds, what's the third one? World something. Dead Man's Chest. The third one is At World's End. There it is. So Dead Man's Chest. There's also what are we missing? We're missing Big Hero 6. That's a movie we have not watched yet. I think we've done all of the princess films, if I'm not mistaken. Right? We've all done the princess film. We're saving the Cars trilogy, Luca, and Onward for the very last. Honestly, we could do Cars 1. I don't mind it. And also that they're having a new series come out. So maybe we should watch Cars. I think it's called Back on the Road. Cars' new series. Let me look it up. Cars on the Road is the new series, and it starts. When does it start? September 8th. Should we put Cars on there then? Ooh, Treasure Planet's a good one too. Ooh, Pocahontas is a good one too. Pocahontas, I'm gonna have to give you guys a whole history lesson beforehand though, because Pocahontas is very, very problematic in a lot of different ways. I didn't know, obviously, as a kid, but now I know that it's very problematic in a lot of ways. Okay, so let's put Cars. Should we do it's an original Peter Pan? Should I put that on again? I feel like a lot of people don't vote for it, but So Pocahontas was one of my favorite. Like she's one of my favorite Disney princesses, but knowing the real history of Pocahontas, it will completely destroy that movie for you. Yeah, it's just it's like so weird to me that they even made a movie. Very problematic. I feel like Disney should just make another version of Pocahontas and probably try and get some aspect. Yeah, no. Definitely they should not touch Pocahontas ever again. Let's just we're going to throw Peter Pan on there. And I need one more. So I have Monsters University, Princess Diaries, Cars, and Peter Pan. I need one more. Thank you, BB. BB, you're too kind. Thank you. You know you don't have to do that. Okay, one more, y'all. One more movie so I can start Kim Possible and or Lizzie McGuire. Or maybe we can start Tangled the series. I think that would be fun too. Yes, we're gonna save. Oh no, Monsters University's on there, Renee. So it's okay. I have a feeling in October we're gonna do a lot of repeats, which I'm totally here for. It's fine. It's fine. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna let you guys choose between either Dead Man's Chest or Wally. So you guys need to put from here on out, put one or the other: Dead Man's Chest or Wally. How are you gonna watch Kim Possible, Kitty? That's on Disney Plus too. Or are you able to get Tangled the series, Kitty, on whatever you're watching? Oh my. Okay, so everyone's saying Wally. Okay. So Wally wins. Okay, so Wally is gonna be the last movie on the poll. All right, I'm gonna go put it. I'm gonna go write it now, y'all, in the community tab, so you guys can go and vote. For those of you that are not sticking around, you can go and vote. Ah, what was the last one? Oh, Monsters. I don't think we've done any of the Incredibles movies. Okay, so if you are leaving, go ahead and go over to the community tab so that you can vote. All right. So we're all in agreement with Kim Possible. Okay, cool. So let me go look it up and see which episode we are on. I think we're on number 9 because I'm pretty sure last one was number 8. But I will double check right now. We are on episode 9 and it's called Attack of the Killer BBs. So I'm going to start it now. And like I said, thank you for those of you that were here tonight. I hope you enjoyed the movie. And we're going to be going into Kim Possible now. So if you want to go and head out, thank you so much for being here. Make sure you go vote on which movie you'd like to watch next week. And yeah, thank you for being here tonight. I hope you had a good time. Also, for those of you that are in my Discord, would you guys be up for game night on Friday night? Let me know. I want to know if y'all would be able to make it because I understand Friday is kind of like a night out kind of thing. So let me know. Good night, Sci-Fi Fan. Good night, Blue. What's considered the Dark Age Disney movies? Matthew, isn't that like what we did? The Black Cauldron. Probably, I would assume Fantasia's probably in there. I'm your basic average girl. I'm here to save the world. Yes, you guys, I really want Princess Diaries to win, so you guys need to go vote. I'm really surprised that Monsters University is pulling ahead. So, Princess Diaries. If you just call my name. Let's see. Definitely Friday sounds fun for a game night. Game night sounds good. No, Blue Jay, you didn't say you were leaving yet. So Blue Raccoon said he was leaving. Or she. Unless you're leaving too, Blue Jay, then have a good night. Okay, so I'm going to put it in the Discord right now. Let's see. Thank you, Renee. Princess Diaries! Yay! It's so good. It's so good. For those of you that are doubting it and are like, oh, I've never seen it, like, it's so good. It is so chef's kiss. Jimmy, let me see if Renee, would you be able to drop the Discord link? I don't know how to drop the link. I'm not familiar with these things. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Renee, if there's any way that you could do it, that would be amazing. I don't know what I'm doing. Princess Diaries is losing. I'm really sad. I'm sad, you guys. That's okay. I might just make it its own stream. Danger or trouble, I'm there all the time. You know that you'll always give up. No, I can't, Renee. It won't let me vote. It like legit does not let me vote. I don't know why. I think it's so silly. But yeah, I'm not allowed to vote. I've heard that movie is really bad, Blue Jay. I don't think we're gonna watch it. Also, we're trying to watch the animated movies first. Trying to. Sometimes we'll sneak in a live action here or there. Thank you, Renee, for dropping that. What if I know you? I know what you do. You love me at once, the way you did once upon a dream. Wally's in the lead now? What the heck? We're all over the place. Nice, Jimmy. What's the chase version of Maleficent? What is that? Stop, Renee. I'm dying. What is happening? How is Peter Pan in the lead? I'm not, and I'm baffled. How is my Princess Diaries only at 11%? I think it's going to come down to Peter Pan, Wally, and Monsters University. I think that's what's going to happen. We are watching Kim Possible, episode 9, season 1, BB. La 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 la. There's like people commenting on like the video, the community post right now. Let me see. Oh, it was Jimmy and Aaron and Darth Jar Jar, who apparently voted for Peter Pan. Beep beep. Thank you, Renee. I would have been voting for Princess Diaries just with you, just right along with you. And wait, Renee, have you seen Princess Diaries? I feel like you said you hadn't seen it before. I promise. I think I know you pretty well, Renee. I think you'll love it. Yes, Jimmy. I will be back, guys. Right by. I'll be right back. I gotta go to the restroom, but I will be back. Sorry, y'all. I got distracted. Also, to my mods, if you're still in here, if you see anybody who asks me like a personal question, you're more than welcome to like um, hide the comment or put the user on timeout, because there's like sometimes that it's like, I'll share my personal life, when I want to share my personal life. So if you ever see that and I don't see it, you have full authority to do that. Yes, it was Timmy. He has a very distinct little bark. It's so funny because when he barks, I feel like he like puffs out his chest, like he's like bark, bark, bark. Like he thinks he's hot shit, but he acts like he's gonna do something, but he's not gonna do anything. He tries. Timmy tries. He tries to be a tough big dog, but he is just not. He is not. I I guess because he's blue on the inside. Apparently, that's why Kitty. I don't know. That's what he said. Good night, BB. Thanks for being here. Hopefully, see you. I think we're gonna do game night Friday, and then I'll see you next week for whatever movie wins. Are you going to bed, Renee? Too. Good night, Renee. I don't know. What should we do for game night? I liked the scribble game. I thought that was fun. Even though I was really bad at it, I still liked it. It was fun. Yeah, I knew about the Moana TV series. They announced that during like Disney Day or whatever they call it, where they get online and they announce a bunch of stuff. They did that a couple years ago, actually, in 2020. But I haven't heard much about it, so that's kind of cool to know that they finally got a date on it. The Tiana series too. I wonder if they have a date on that yet. Probably 2024 also. I am done. How many of y'all are done? Who's done with Kim Possible? I feel like those. Oh, Kitty's done. I feel like those just fly by, those episodes. What are you talking about? Your absolute masterpiece. Renee, we all know that I'm one of the worst artists, especially in that game. I feel like in life I'm actually not that bad, but for some reason on my phone trying to draw is absolutely it's a tragedy. It really is. Awesome. All right, y'all. Well, thank you for being here tonight. Go vote if you haven't already. And I will see most of you hopefully on Friday night for game night. We'll discuss it in the Discord leading up to it, start to get some ideas for games, and also get an idea of how many people will be there, because if we don't have that many people that are interested, I'll try to move it to another night, because I know Friday is kind of a weird night for everyone. But yeah, be on the lookout for any new videos. I should have one up by the end of the week. Good night, everyone. Good night, Matthew. Good night, Kitty. Good night, Jimmy. Good night, Renee. Hope you all have a wonderful night, and I will talk to you soon. Did I say good night, Matthew? Good night, Matthew. I don't know if I said good night to you yet. It's hard to keep track of sometimes. Good night, y'all. See you soon. Yes, Sally book tomorrow. Woo woo! Renee, I'm going to message you as soon as I get it. I promise. I'll let you know. All right, y'all. See you very soon.